All right, let's take a look at a very, very simple example. I think the last few videos probably made your brain hurt a little bit. So we're going to dial it back just a bit. Get it? Dial it back. No pun intended. We're going to talk about the dial. All right. So bad joke. I know I shouldn't quit my day job. Let's just jump into the designer here. Go into imports. And that was my really, really lame attempt at humor. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drop a column in here. And I'm going to just go here and here. And let's go ahead and go to layout, bang, bang. We're going to scale that out just a smidge. I want to put a label in here. And let's put a dial. Now, if you're sick of watching me type in here, you can 100% just scroll down, go to the quick controls, and then hunt and peck for what you're looking for. But sometimes it can get a little cluttered, and they give all these icons these kind of bland monochrome colors, so it gets kind of confusing. Like, is that the dial? Is that the dial? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of hunt and peck around in here sometimes. So the filter is very helpful. Anyways, drag and drop. There we go. Grab him. I want to actually put a lot of spacing in here. I mean, like miles and miles apart. There we go. Grab our label. I want to move him there. And let's bold him. Let's actually make this thing a little bit bigger. Boom. Huge label. And we can actually grab him and move him there too. I don't know why I keep saying him. Don't know if these are male or female. I don't think it really matters. All right, so we've got our Valiant, we've got our dial. We're just going to wire those two up. Going to click him. Doesn't matter where I click him. Here, bang. On clicked. No, we want on moved. Usually what you want is the first option, and if you don't see it and you got to start scrolling down looking for it, it's usually not in there. I'm just going to be very blunt with you. This little connections thing, I kind of griped on it in the last video. We have a definite love-hate relationship. And whenever I work in this, you'll hear me go click, click. That's me saving my work because it has crashed on me numerous times like we've already discussed, and it has betrayed me. All right, so let's do this. And I'm going to say label dot text. I'm being very brave here, and I'm trusting this thing. And honestly, for little one-liners like this, it's 99% of the time you're fine. The problem really comes in when you start doing any sort of complex JavaScript, or if you try doing multiple lines, that's when you'll start running into problems and Qt Creator will crash. But once in a while, and I'm going to copy this, once in a while you'll have a nice little one-liner like this. You'll hit OK, and Qt Creator goes boom. So let's save, let's run, let's test this out. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, what's going on now? Let's go in here and let's see what's going on. So we've got our dial. Why isn't that working? On moved, label text equal math round. Everything should be working. When in doubt, let's take this, comment this out, and see what's going on here. You can tell we've got the right IDs because it's going to highlight and ... I'm willing to bet this is the culprit. We should use target. So if we just say dial, notice, they're misspelled. That's what's going on. The IDs have betrayed us. So embarrassing. There we go. What I'm trying to illustrate here is the simplest little things can throw you way off, and that's another reason why I really don't trust this guy, even though it was my fault. And if I take this and actually switch these around and correct it, but you see how it really didn't tell us what was going on. Let's comment this out and actually deep dive into this. So I'm going to comment that out, uncomment this, save, run. And this is one of the things that's my little pet peeve. Application output flashed 3 times, but if you weren't paying attention, you completely missed it. Now it's working in the connection because we have the right ID. So let's go to app output. Let's see. All right, let's close this. And let's close the rest of these. Let's just kill everything. Force quit. another little pet peeve of mine. And I'm going to flip these around again. And I'm going to say AI, Dale instead of dial. Again, app output flashed, but we don't really get anything graphically saying, hey, bud, you screwed up. Instead, it just no worky. And, oh, it's flashing again. There we go. Reference error, Dale not defined, but it doesn't even give us a line number. Oh my gosh, that just makes you want to rip your hair out. Joke's on you, I'm bald. I don't have any hair. Anyways, when in doubt, you're in connection land. Use a target like that. Save, run. Now it should work. If you rip that target out of there and you are just hoping and praying that it will automatically shove the value to the dial, you would be sadly mistaken. Nope, no worky. So some of the little caveats, I will hopefully try to stop griping and complaining about this. If Qt company, if you're watching this, please, if you improve one thing, improve this. So leads to the question, which is the correct way? Should you do it inline, in the component, or down in the connections? Some people swear by these connections. They say they get performance gains and anything like that, and that it cures cancer and that the sun and moon and stars rotate around it. No, it doesn't matter. Honestly, from an old programmer like me, it does not matter. 100% does not matter. Unless you have a specific use case where you need specific connections and you need to be able to enable and disable those connections. 9 times out of 10, I'll do it inline. That way, if I delete the dial, I don't have to worry about deleting the connection, and I don't have any crazy goofiness like what we just described.